Something wicked this way comes. What's this? Finally, someone I can talk to. I was getting worried there's no one else but that skull on a stick.
What is it? A dead man I buried walks again. I sense the restless spirits nearby, but still I hoped your body would be protected by my charms. They were... I am nobody. I found a body. I am nobody. Good. Good. Yes, tainted one. You take this, and if you kill, I would go.
Since you're here, let us explain what is needed of you. This place has been corrupted by a curse, and you need to find its source. We don't know what has brought it to this land, so keep your eyes open. Bring us anything you may deem weird or disturbing. And if you happen to get lost, come to us. We may be able to help or ease your burden. For now, we know where you can begin your search. Follow the most strong scent of darkness around, under the burned church. Within ruined city, you will find part of your answers. Anything else? We could we? Yes, definitely. We seek the cursed gold. You got the gold? Bury it beneath this totem. We can do many things, but you can only...
Stealth in this game is super important. So I sort of skipped over a little bit of the intro there, sorry, but the basic premise of Blood West is that you're some resurrected dude, and the place is completely overrun with undead and other unpleasant things. And the general goal is we have to sneak and murder our way through in the hope that we can find cursed objects to do something with them. So I've not played a lot of this game. I have played a little bit of this beforehand. This is not my first run. These things are a real pain in the ass.
Never have too much of those.
But basically, this game might fool people. You'll look at this, you'll see the aesthetics, the kind of throwback graphics, and I'm certain there might be a few people who would be like, oh, very obviously, this is a boomer shooter. This is not a boomer shooter. It is not a fast-paced game whatsoever, in fact. And what you have to do with this game is basically be really patient and really careful. These two enemies here, very dangerous. If I get both of them attacking me at once, I'm almost certainly going to bite it. And in fact, this situation is dangerous enough that we will pull out the old sawed-off shotgun here. So, there's a safe over here, and I can't work out. I know it needs a key, but I haven't worked out where that key is. And I spent a lot of time on my first playthrough searching this.
Get into my gun already.
Yeah, there's a very chatty main character as well. He's kind of delightful. He reminds me of the protagonist of Blood, Caleb, actually. So I'm finding him quite a delight at the moment. He definitely vibes with me in a positive way. So there are lots of little secret things hidden around if you're willing to have a good look. So this game will definitely scratch that itch as well. So basically, this is sort of what the game is really about here. You run around and you sort of sneak by all of these creatures. So I haven't really gotten too far. I have been generally trying to have an attempt where I don't die too much, but I keep playing this game a little too much like a boomer shooter, and every single time, Blood West will punish the absolute shit out of you for doing so. But I have a little bit of knowledge, which is why I skipped through the beginning bit. But while I made that look easy, believe me, if you stuff up any of the things I did, you're going to have a bad time. And in fact, we'll actually switch back to the pistol here. And I'm just going to reload it. And note that he actually specifically removes the one shell and then puts the other one in. There's a tremendous amount of attention to detail with stuff like this in this game. Oh, I could get away with this. I could get away with this. And if I get away with this, this is the greatest This is the greatest thing ever. So he's seen his friend. So they have an awareness and hearing meter that's down there on the bottom, as you can see. So I can actually just do this. I can toss a rock. Get him to have a look. So they are a little nearsighted, but oh,
Disgusting filth.
oh, that was actually really lucky. So those things have a charge, and if they hit you with it, it does substantial damage and has a chance to do some severe bleeding damage as well. Got some treasure. So I'm trying to get to a city, which is over down that way. But first I've got a little side quest. So this gives you the map, and you can see that there's quite a bit to have a look through in the map there. The city is roughly north of where I'm currently standing, past the canyon. We do not want to go into the canyon, I've discovered, because the canyon is full of these spirits that if they see you will follow you through the ends of the earth, and they're very hard to kill. So we don't want to mess with them, especially because I'm only just starting the game. And there's a couple of other objectives on the map. Like our main quest is taking us just north past the town there. And then there's a bunch of stuff which I don't know about, because I haven't gotten too far in this game just yet. The red line is the railroad going through the middle. So first we're going to do this quest. So having a little bit of knowledge and playing this game before, I think it helps a lot, because it's very hard. I'm being very cautious and not playing in a terribly exciting way, because if you try anything else, you really do have a bad time coming. Enemies deal a lot of damage, are very aggressive, and they can... and when you get a swarm of them, it's particularly scary. So this is kind of like a stealth mode. Like, the sneakier you are, and the more things you take out without them, you know, potentially chewing off your private parts, the better. So I'm just going to be careful. Oh, nice. So it does seem, even when you aim well, from my experience so far, it does feel like there's a little bit of bullet RNG, so sometimes you'll think you're aiming at something, but it will miss. It will, like, dismiss the target slightly. So always be careful to really line up shots. I'm pretty sure it's because the early weapons in the game are kind of crap by design.
Hellish spawn.
Earlier when I was talking to the totem, I gave myself a blessing, and that blessing has made it a little harder for these enemies to see me. Alright. So just being extremely cautious here. Let's throw a rock. Now, he's not going to be distracted forever. They don't spend, like, certain other stealth games, when you throw something at them, they're not necessarily going to do things. So this feather is an artifact. It can increase your stamina regeneration, which is actually pretty good. But for the moment, I'm preferring just to have the maximum. So that thing is some weird-ass, you know, monster. I haven't actually gone to fight that yet, but basically every single new monster that I haven't seen before, I'm always incredible. I think he's a guy in a coffin, isn't he? Well, that's just bloody weird. Let me see where on the map that is. Okay, so that looks like it's another way. You have to be real careful with what you mess with in this game, I've discovered. There are some very dangerous monsters. I really can't emphasize that.
Whatever it is.
And if you're
it's
going to be
mine
going
now.
for this game's platinum, the biggest barrier will be the do not die in every chapter trophies, especially the do not die in chapter 1, which is this one. And again, you might be looking at this thinking, oh, he's handling this pretty well, but this is after a couple of attempts on some very hilarious
Bit by
deaths.
bit.
Oh, and by the way, I'm
What's this now?
the Indian shaman guy told me to take the stuff here as long as I cleansed it. So this quest doesn't have a marker or similar. You won't see on the map above. There's nothing telling me, oh, I have to go here and interact. But I have discovered it's actually this little tent thing over here. So if I go here, boom, that cleanses the burial site. And now I have the bow, which you'll see I bought a ton of arrows for earlier. And let me just say that the bow is an extremely useful weapon. It lets you kill enemies silently, which, big duh for a game which emphasizes stealth like this one. But the more significant thing is that you can actually retrieve the arrows. As long as you're accurate and careful, you can get the arrows back, which really helps in this early game especially. So, unfortunately, I have to be a huge pussy here, and I have to run all the way back to the start. So I'm going to talk to the shaman. I really wish I could figure out where the key for the safe is. It's been driving me kind of bananas. I did have a feeling initially. I wondered if it was on like one of these creatures, but apparently it's not. Actually, I know, I'm back in here again, but I'm just going to have a quick look. No. So yeah, this game heavily emphasizes being very careful, really paying attention to your surroundings. I had a really good run a little while ago that I completely ruined because I just didn't pay attention, and that's when I encountered that spirit that hunted me down to the end of the earth.
I sense the spirits of my tribe are pleased. Accept my words of thanks. May your footsteps never cease before you achieve your peace. You've already done more than expected. Still,
Oh,
there's
okay, I didn't know
something
you had a
else you
second
could do
quest.
for me and for this land. Have you ever encountered a Wendigo? Terrible beasts they are. A symbol of corruption and our sins. The burial site, once a sacred ground, is now home to a whole pack of those monstrosities. Oh, it's too late to undo what has been done, but we can still cleanse the source of this rot. Grave robbers. Their bodies still lay where they were slain, corrupting the once holy ground. Burn them. Cleanse their remains with fire, so that only ash remains. Here, take this flint and tinder. They've been touched by the fire spirit. Flame kindled with it, burn harder than normal fire. Once the bodies of desecrators are no more, return to me. A reward will await you. An ancient arrowhead passed through our shamans from distant shores of time.
That seems pretty awesome, actually. Oh, and of course I can still trade with him, so I can sell him some things, which I do. Now, what does this do? Yeah, different some cigars. What's this? Oh, that's basically like a fast travel item. Actually, that's probably worth equipping. He hasn't got his ammo back. Sometimes when you come to him, he has ammo back, which is pretty obvious. But he doesn't have ammo on his side. Now I will equip I can't equip it.
Gold always.
Actually, maybe... No. I don't trust resting because, if you're curious, when I tried... There was some message a while ago I saw that said that it could respawn enemies, and yeah, I'm really paranoid about respawning in. Okay, so that other quest is all the way at the top of the map there. That's going to take me a while to get to, so I do already have a kind of a route in mind, or at least some place to go. Oh, shit. So the arrows are good. Wow, okay. I was about to say they're good because you can hit something and then you can kind of usually get a few shots in before they move, but that just one-shot
Let's
him.
put these to good use.
Albeit, damn. There is a perk which I will be taking on my next level up that increases the chances of arrows not breaking. So here we go. I'm going to have a good explore of this place. So yeah, those animate dead are very dangerous. You just gotta be really respectful. If a group of them see you, you are dead. And I will probably die some point in this video because I will undoubtedly not pay attention, and you only have to do it once. There are a bunch of dudes like there. I don't know if you can actually get down there or not. Wouldn't be surprised if you could. There's been some surprising little hidden routes and other things. Always worthwhile poking around in corners and similar in this game. I don't know if things are procedurally... Now something can hear me here. I don't know if things are procedurally generated or not, but I have found that there are... If sometimes when I'm on the several restarts, I have found the odd item in new places, or something... Maybe I'm just blind and I just walked past it. There isn't like a loot glow or anything in this game. Oh, shit. That's better. Whoops.
Bullets, arrows, need 'em all.
Yes, and it would be really good if I stopped doing exactly that and wasting all of my arrows. Arrows have much more chance to break if you lodge them into walls or hard surfaces than if they're stuck in something soft and squishy. So, pro tip: don't be as bad as me at video games, and you'll be a lot better off. Sort my inventory a little bit, so I have to look at what I've got.
And stay down.
Yep, like I said, if you're deciding to not be bad at video games, like I am currently demonstrating, you'll have a better time.
Could always do with
Those red potions are super good. They're also incredibly expensive. So these guys like to hack at walls and similar, and generally speaking,
Right on
they
the
won't
mark.
pay you any attention unless you make too much noise. These Molotov cocktails seem like a good time. Just going to have a limited number of stuff. I do wonder if there's like a bandolier or an upgrade that lets you carry additional weapons. It would be really handy to have a pistol as well. Oh, got my arrow back, which is good. So they like to do this too. So you find an enemy like this, and you're like, oh yeah, this is an easy hit. And then boom. That was a bit high risk, but nonetheless, I got away with it. The miners, despite having a pickaxe, don't hit too hard, but these things here, they will absolutely tear you to pieces, and they inflict heavy bleed damage. So I am earning experience for killing these things though, and doing quests and the like. So I've got to level up, but I haven't. So definitely aiming for that extra level. This mine is a good place to earn some experience and similar, because even though it is filled with undead abominations of all sorts, it's pretty close to the trader, so you have a safe place to run back to, because the enemies won't follow you to him, I've discovered. Let's just see. That feels very fortunate what just happened there.
Out of my sight. Leave them free.
And yeah, you have to uncork and drink, so it's quite a long animation. So I got away a bit with Blue Murder there. So I do not recommend trying anything what I did there as a good idea.
Could always do with some more bullets.
But I did get away with it. And it did, body going wacky, did give me a bunch of my bullets and other things back, so I'm not the worst.
Could always do with some more bullets.
Well, got a bit lucky getting that arrow back. I try not to concede the high ground in this game unless absolutely necessary. One thing that I wish you could do is I wish you could pick up like barrels and similar to reach higher places, or toss at enemies, or make barricades and similar.
Can't shoot with rocks.
Not bad, and you ain't, unless you've got a slingshot. Oh, I got some bleeding, so I'll just bandage that up quickly. Yeah. So the shot I want is yeah, here we go. So I want quick fingers, and then I'm going to increase my hit points so that I am ever so slightly less of a extremely easily popped balloon.
My new favorite thing.
And so what happened there, I did actually knew that guy was there, but I had unfortunately forgot to check.
What's this?
And so it's very easy to like think, okay, I can easily kill, this enemy. And then boom, you end up in a situation that is much worse than you intended. Oh, damn it.
Die.
Yeah, I don't know why. Trying to be too fancy then, and it did not work out for me. In reality, while it's always fancy to be, while it's always good to go for headshots, sometimes it's actually
To nothingness.
much better to just aim for center mass and guarantee hitting the enemy rather than
Bit by bit.
anything else. And of course, then I just straight up miss again. This is because ammunition's pretty scarce. Although vendors do have it, there's actually a difficulty above this that completely removes vendors having any ammo at all.
See, it doesn't hurt now. It's never enough.
That was my fault, not the game's, to be clear. Alright.
Oh, good. Ammo.
Ooh, yes, I did not find that ammo before.
Maybe I do have a hoarding problem.
Oh. Full inventory for once. Oh yes, this definitely uses a bit of inventory Tetris. So what do I want to do here? Oh, I've got actually plenty of ammo and stuff for once.
What do you mean I can't hold all of these?
Here's a good question. Yes, I can rotate that. Pretty sure the viewer is. There we go. Well, this is a nice problem to have. I actually have some
This
stuff.
one better be good.
Oh, I don't know what this is. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like I need to go back. There is fall damage, and it's pretty brutal. One of my attempts that I was trying to record to make a video trying to show this game off, and also not play incredibly badly at the same time, was doomed because I ended up falling off a cliff. Now, I definitely don't want to go down there. I have learned an important lesson about going down there. Ooh, more stuff. And let's just say that the lesson was it's really bad. And as you can see, like, this game is really interestingly connected. Like, that whole mine just went back, but I didn't have to go down that mine to go there. I could have just gone straight down that way. So there seems to be a lot of different pathways and a lot of different approaches to get where you want to go. Alright. So I'm going back to my favorite man here.
I thank you.
And he hasn't refreshed his... yeah, sometimes he does refresh his inventory, but I don't know what causes that. So I'll just sell him a bunch of these nuggets, which is working out great for me. So I don't know if I can, like, put those in a book or something, or stash them, or anything else. To be honest, I don't really like the axe that much. Most enemies are really fast, and so the slow swing speed of the axe kind of puts you at a huge disadvantage in a melee fight. While I am finding the knife, despite the lower damage, is actually quite good. So I do have some money here. So I could buy the satchel. 7 and 10, and this is 5 and 15. Yeah. We'll buy that. And you know what? I will buy the satchel. And so I will... get you. So if you push X twice quickly, you can move the thing across. This is a purple potion, removes all curses, soul claws, and blessings. And you can also use it to remove cursed artifacts, which I haven't really encountered yet, but you do have a few artifact slots down there, like you can put the feather and that sort of thing in. I don't quite know. I haven't seen any, like, I haven't played enough of the game to find any of those. I might put these skulls into the satchel as well. So this feels like a... Ah, another rusty knife.
May your foot.
So we'll do some additional trading with this guy. See how that goes. So I guess now I feel a little bit more confident. Alright, buy more arrows. I think I will actually try having a snooze and see what happens. More significantly, I want to see if that respawned all the enemies. No, it didn't. Okay, so I don't understand what that message was. So I'm actually going to get rid of the bow just for now, as I'm coming across something I've never fought before. So all of this will be new where I'm going now. So I'm going to go up here. Oh, maybe it did respawn some enemies? I don't know. This guy isn't the one I'm too worried about.
Alas, it's never enough.
Oh, okay. Okay, these guys are still dead, I hope. Yeah, let's check this by stealthing quick. Oh, no, they do sometimes come back. Okay. Maybe not in the same numbers, but it does look like sleeping does respawn a few things. So I'm just going to drop onto this. Now, this is either my greatest decision or my greatest mistake. Because I actually don't know what the fuck this thing up here is, so... Careful. Alright, you know what? Oh dear, this is a bad scene. Oh, this is a death. Almost got away with it. Alright. So this is what happens when you die.
Raised from down below. Again.
So when you die, you end up with one of these soul floors. Basically, it's like a permanent debuff that you have until you get it cleansed. And my maximum hit points gets lowered by 2%, which actually isn't that bad. I've seen some which are really annoying, like you can no longer, like, you move slower, you take more damage when falling. I should have switched to my knife, to be honest. Oh, this guy is back. And I also, unfortunately, lost my Fox Blessing, which I really should have tried to get back. But nonetheless, I do want to go back to where I was. Fortunately, there isn't any parrying or blocking with melee weapons, which would have maybe allowed me to escape that situation. But like I said, it's exactly... Oh, okay. So when you reload and you only use one bullet, he actually removes just the one bullet from the shotgun and replaces it. Such a really minor detail, but it's the sort of thing that I really love about this game already. So unfortunately, I've already failed the Don't Die in Chapter 1 trophy, but I think I'm just going to give up trying to do that on my first playthrough. This is not a game where it's very viable. Oh, Jesus, there's a lot of them. They are really obsessed with this little area, aren't they?
One and done.
Okay, that was some exceptional luck just now. Is there a second one of those, like, dudes in a coffin? I don't even know what the hell that thing is. Oh, I do know what this guy is. That guy has a gun. Okay. I need to consult my map. What am I actually looking? Oh, that's a fort. Okay.
That's a nice little thing.
Alright. I don't know what the dude in the coffin is all about. He can see me. Okay, so he can see out of his coffin somehow. Doesn't seem to be too worried about all his dead friends, at least. Alright, we're gonna go for it. Oh, he didn't die. Okay.
Little guys for big jobs.
Alright. Now, this thing over here. He is pretty dangerous, and he has a gun.
All these weapons wasted away. Bleed the freak!
Okay. I feel like that worked out. But I don't necessarily feel like... oh, what is this? Regenerate 1 hit point per 8 seconds. Reduces hit points by 10%. That's not bad. Still over 100 HP with the increase, but some passive regeneration. Considering that this is a pretty slow-paced game, not the worst idea. It's healing me right now. Check out these cactuses and stuff. Oh wow, look at that. So these green things here, I'm terrified of them. Alright. Let's have a look at infiltrating this fort.